we'll see the New York Knicks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hello again, and thank you for joining us here at 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. So New York will get their first possession. Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Mobley. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And here are the Cavaliers now. Pass to Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. He's off on the layup. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
6 on the shot clock. And then Harden with the jam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
And it's Brunson missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, That's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Harden with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No one does this better than Harden. Makes trouble inside and draws a good foul.
Harden hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Oh, got that one up quick. Harden's got 7 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Towns. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's tipped. Here's Mitchell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Harden can't hit. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Bridges. Here's Hart.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Mitchell double team. Over to the wing. Cleveland working the ball around now. From deep, Mobley. Towns with a rebound. Pass to Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Bridges has many ways to convert inside, which can make it tough to stop him.
Harden misses.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Back to Hart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. That one misses. And it's tied up with that one. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Pass to Bryant. On the wing, Wade. Hart pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Towns. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Back to Harden. Here's Wade. The 3 from Mitchell. Sends it home from three-point land. Mitchell's got 5 now.
And Mitchell doesn't take many shots from the corners, but he is more than capable of knocking them down.
Cleveland leading. Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you. Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Harden, deep three-point lands. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Inside. Here's Shamet. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for Cleveland. Hunting for opportunities.
New York, 11.
Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
5 to shoot. Pass to Wade. Lets it go from 14. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Down low. Hart. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And now the Knicks on the break. Jalen Brunson running the floor.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. New York needs to get off the shot here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
The Cavs trailing. Bryant outside. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he can't get the first one.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. He shoots it. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's Robinson, high post. It's Bridges on the wing. And a nice finish on the layup. Bridges has gotten his second bucket. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for New York.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Towns drops the hammer.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Tyson. To the left wing. Back to Mitchell. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A minute 29 left in the first half of this one. Here's Brunson. That one off the back iron and out. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Schroeder. Cleveland working the ball around now. Off target with the 3. Fast break. Here comes New York. And it's Brunson missing. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Tyson. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Mobley. Here's Tyson. Back to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Hart. Finished off the break. Hart got 9.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Harden with it. Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Pushing the action, getting downhill. Mitchell makes things happen.
Here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Harden from outside. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
And stolen by Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell. Harden from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to Mobley. Left side, Harden. From behind the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavs trailing. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily. Cutting through the D, right to a shot.
Pass to Towns. Outside Hart. Back to Towns. Now here's Brunson. Clock at 6. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. From the high post. And he's 6 for 12 after that one. Timeout.
Come on, that lefty stroke of James Harden, just so pretty.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. New York trailing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. It's Shamet on the wing. 6 to shoot. New York working the ball around now. New York no good that time either. Pass to Wade. There's the steal. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Back to Allen. Sohan with a rebound. Here's New York. And the basket by Shaman. Now it's a three-point Knick lead.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one's off. And he sinks the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Down low. Here's Harden. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Only one man back on D. And the basket is good.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
New York making a switch here. That's good from Harden.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
He hits the second from the line.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Robinson can't hit. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. New York making a switch here. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. On the wing, Harden. 21 points in the game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Harden's got 23.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
And in on the layup. And now a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen.
The Knicks, 37.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here are the Knicks now. Towns on a screen. To the inside. Cat doing what he does.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Pass to Wade. Here's Harden. 4-3. On target from range. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Allen a screen. The three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. For three. Connects from downtown. And now a 10-point Cleveland lead.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Harden. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson assertive on the take. Sweet little floater.
Such a strong floater game. Just another part of Brunson's expanding arsenal.
Oh, missed on the tray. Here's Towns. Now Brunson.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
That free throw good from Brunson.
At the line for the Knicks.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. Mitchell. Mitchell! Cash from the corner.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan of his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. That's in!
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Second team foul.
Harden! He's off from three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
They double team Allen. Now Harden. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell outside. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Knicks trail by 5. Bridges on the attack. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
He got it.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Here's Allen. Stolen by Bridges. Now Towns. Cuts off the pass. Allen with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Anunoby. Oh, he jammed it.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
5 on the clock. Harden! Can't get the three. Here's New York. They trail by 3. Stolen by Anunoby. Bridges. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Harden fires. Rebounded by Towns. Brunson. And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks,